Okay, London session done. Took one trade on GBPUSD. GU on the H4, we have bullish directional bias. We have the momentum time frame triggered that previous week high. We're currently in bullish breakout. Markets in expansion, bullish breakout on the monthly and bearish breakout on the weekly. They're opposite facing, but that just lets me know that market is moving. There's a range here on the H4. There's a range, but price is currently above it. I'm in replay mode right at London Open, saw that we were above it. So this tells me that bullish buys are valid on the H4. So in terms of price action, this is actually not ideal. We faked out previous month high, flipped the breakout level. That's a false breakout move. But current price action is faking out previous month low. Peak bias is currently bullish. Peak bias is what current price action is doing, but overall, I'm bearish. Cycles are fake out retracement on the monthly. This is my least favorite cycle, but weekly was in trend reversal, and this is one of my favorite ones. So weekly has flipped its breakout level and then got above the previous week high. So that's a strong one. So I didn't mind going against that fake out retracement. Other thing is that I did my session watch list and I did not see anything strong. Market's a little bit difficult this week, doing lots of price action moves. And I ended up shortlisting UK 100, GU, and GBP Swiss. UK 100 invalidated itself very shortly after London, and as well as GBP Swiss. So I focused on GU. I'll talk about these ones later, but did not like anything else. So coming into London, saw that there was a range on the H4, fake out high, fake out low, close inside. That's an outside bar. Outside bars create a range, and I saw that price was pushing on up. So on the M15, saw that there was a breakout bar on the daily, and we have a narrow breakout range. Daily breakout level is right here. Previous day high up here. This is a narrow breakout range, and I saw that price was consolidating inside of a range. And so I already know that this is a trend breakout setup. What I'm looking for in a trend breakout setup is a narrow breakout range and consolidation between two levels. So I saw that consolidation between two levels, that narrow breakout range. And then what I'm looking for is for price to consolidate. And then right before it breaks out, I want to see it come down and trigger or fake out the momentum time frame and then take that breakout once it gets above the high. And that's exactly what I did, consolidate, and right before London Open came down, and this is the hint. This is faking out that momentum time frame. This is the hint that there's going to be a breakout. And so when I take breakouts, what I want to see is if I take a bullish one, I want to see a bearish fake out of the momentum time frame right before it. Either a bearish fake out or I want to see consolidation inside of a range. Price needs to break out of a range. It can't just close above levels. It has to break out of a range or break out of a bearish fake out if I'm turning bullish. So right now, market is bullish. It tried to get up, but that bearish fake out bar lets me know that there were traders up here that rejected the move. So I know that there's stops up here. And the whole idea is that if there's a breakout, these stops are going to get taken out. And then sellers turn to buyers and market will just continue pushing on up. And so this is what I saw, fake out of the high. And then right before this is the gift. This is the hint that there's going to be a breakout. And so I was waiting for that breakout right at London Open. So M15 closed, didn't close strong, was waiting for that M15 bar. That first M15 did not close strong, but it did close above all those levels. And so I just waited for price to continue on up. And I entered as the 15-second or 10-second closed above that level. So took that breakout. First target is at the weekly breakout level. And then second target is the monthly breakout level. One bar stop whenever I take breakouts. Most breakouts fail. So if I'm going to take a high risk setup, I want to get high reward for it. So it was one bar stop and was waiting for that market to break out. So in this case, was waiting for the breakout, but did not happen. Ended up just ranging, consolidating. And so when this happens, I know that the next time that I'll be looking for this move is going to be when the H4 bar opens up. So in London, there are two times that I look for trades. I look for a trade right at London Open. That's when two sessions overlap, and depending on daylight savings, this might be different. But London Open, there's two sessions overlapping, and we have the H2 bar open. And the moves that I'm looking for here come from the H8, H4, or H2 before that, 2 hours before. If I don't find any move here, if the setups don't move here, then I'm looking at the next influx of volume, which is at the H12, H4, or H2 bar open. So I will skip that second hour. If nothing shows up here, I skip that second hour and I wait for the H4 to open up. So that's what I waited for. Waited for the H4 to open up, and the H4 close as a bullish breakout bar gave me a trend retracement setup. Trend retracements, I'm looking for price to retrace after a strong push up, fake out at the breakout level, and take it back up to the highs. So I trade that H4 bar on the M3, so I drop down to the M3. And at this point, I'm looking for that trend retracement move. But I also saw that there's a range, saw that there is a narrow breakout range, and I see that there's consolidation. This breakout did not go, so there's lots of consolidation here. And so if I see that, I'm looking for that trend breakout setup. So trend breakout setup, I want to see a fake out of the high. I want to see rejection of the high. And then right before it breaks out, I want to see price come down and fake out the low. So I saw price come up, faked out the high, and then I want to see price, waited for price to come down, fake out the low. And this again is a hint that price is going to break out. And at this point, this is where I entered. So at this time, I was ready for it. The one at London Open, I was not ready. I was looking at the chart. I was already up here. But if I were sitting watching it, I would have seen that consolidation, would have seen the fake out of the high, and I would have seen this fake out of the low, and I would have entered from down here. And this would be the absolute perfect place to enter. Slightly before London Open, but it was so clear to me that this was a breakout. Didn't end up going, but this is the setup. And sometimes the setups will work, sometimes it doesn't. The most important thing is you have to trade it consistently. So same target, sized into this, and this one was waiting for the breakout, did not break out, came down, did not take me out. I'm still holding on to this, and that's it. So, okay. Well, right now it's going up. I'm in profit now. It looks like, but it doesn't look too good because usually what this means is there's going to be consolidation for the next bar to close, which is going to be the H8 bar. And if the H8 bar closes, here's the breakout level, and that's going to be a narrow breakout range. And what's going to happen? The way that I see price action is it's going to be consolidation, and then price is going to come down and take all these out. But my trade management, I just leave it. I don't mind. I don't trade with huge size, and so I'm okay with that. Yeah, so that's the trade. I'm still not out of this, still not in this. I'm just kind of watching it, letting it go, and let's see what happens here. But I do want to see that breakout. But usually when there's consolidation, I'll be watching this on the 5 minute. It'll probably pop down, take all these out, and then I'll look for some sort of buy here if I don't find something on a different pair. All right, so that's the trade that I took. I was looking for trend breakout, didn't happen. Was also looking at GBP Swiss. This was actually my favorite one. Daily breakout bar. Hold on a second here. We had a daily breakout bar, and we had a trend retracement setup. And I was looking for price to retrace up to the daily breakout level, fake out the momentum time frame. Got all that, and then I wanted to see it get back underneath that H8 breakout level. Now this is a breakout low, and you're flipping that, so this is a pullback continuation instead of a false breakout. I prefer false breakouts, but don't mind trading pullback continuations either. And it was waiting for that move at London Open. But the first M15 bar closed really strong, and so could not take that move. It came right to the H8 low, which was one target, but the final target I would have looked for is a move all the way down. So this one did not play out for me. Actually, it did play out, but could not enter that. That's it. And then UK 100, I was looking for a buy price right at London Open. Can't remember what I was doing here. Let's see. London Open. I was looking for price to come down, fake out the low, and then take it up. And then at London Open, it just kind of did some weird price action here. It kind of just went every which way, and so I immediately just went away from that. And that's it. So one setup, trend breakout setup on GU, sized in 2 times, or sized in once and one initial position, and that's it. So let's see what happens here. Still have hope, but don't usually like these consolidation. Usually it'll come down and take me out, and then go back up. But let's see what happens.